The Mantis Blackbeard X. Let's talk more about it. Now, made a couple videos, an unboxing, and then kind of a review in progress video. This is another, I would say, review in progress type of video with the Mantis. And I'll talk about it more after this. I'm not quite done, and you'll see why. But I'm going to say, it's like, this is going to sound crazy. I'm kind of starting to like the Mantis. Like, I'm starting to enjoy training with it quite a lot. Now, why do I like it? Well, like normal dry fire. So, like, I have this, my Mantis stout gun. I'm using a suppressor because it's, you know, a little more weight to throw around. As I click, 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 I get a little bit of, you know, feedback in the trigger, like the trigger's resetting. That's very nice. So it feels nice to practice with. And what I've started to really like about it is that the laser that's projected out of the bore, I'm aware of that. I try not to look at it, but I'm aware of it down towards the target. So as I'm shooting at a target, I see that laser flashing. I'm aware of it, like I said, but I'm trying not to stare at it. And if I'm moving the gun while I'm doing it, the laser will look like a streak across the target instead of look like a dot. And that's like a really good indicator that I'm swinging the gun through or moving the gun through targets while I'm swinging. So as I train target transitions, I am not going to lie, like I am very much enjoying using the Mantis. Like I'm enjoying using it more than just a firearm with no Mantis. And that's kind of surprising. Now, normal dry fire setup's going to be like this. This is dummy rounds, no powder, no primer. It's loaded up full, so I get the realistic weight. Now, my options for dry fire are going to be pretty much like this. Like magazine in. Then as soon as I click, like this, like now I'm not going to be using the safety, and it'll feel like the Mantis. Like the trigger's just dead. But unlike the Mantis, it's not resetting or clicking around at all. So I can dry fire like this, that's fine. Or I can lock the bolt back, and I can actuate the safety. And the trigger, again, it's like the trigger won't go dead, but I'll use the safety and it won't feel quite the same. And then I can, you know, use the magazine or not or whatever. With those being the options, using a real rifle, like the Mantis feels a little bit more satisfying to use. It's a little bit more engaging with the training. Like, and I've been talking to a couple of my friends about this. Like, man, I'm kind of starting to like the Mantis. Like, I'm just starting to dig, and they dig it, and they think I'm messing with them. I'm like, no, it's like I have the laser in my awareness. If that ever looks like a streak, it's just another indicator that I'm ripping the rifle around and not transitioning precisely. So that's the good thing. I am genuinely starting to like using it and like training with it. Now, to respond to some of the comments we've seen in the videos, a lot of guys assure me that this thing is not long for this world. Like I saw a few comments where guys said we ordered a bunch of them and half of them were dead in under 1,000 trigger pulls. That may end up being the case with well, mine's way over 1,000 now, but mine may die soon. I don't know. We'll see. If it doesn't die, I enjoy using it. Now, let's talk about the bad stuff. Now, what I haven't used yet is the software stuff. Because I got really mad last time I talked about the Mantis when I downloaded the apps. So, I mean, I did the unboxing. Like, I get the Mantis, comes in this little case. There's a little charging cable, and you open this up, and you're like, oh, use the magazine to do the stuff and the laser alignment. And all of a sudden, I go, okay, cool. And then I take out this other card, and it says Mantis Laser Academy. You should do that. I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to do the Laser Academy. So I downloaded this Laser Academy app and talked about it on YouTube. And within 30 minutes of putting that video up, somebody from Mantis's marketing department had emailed me to tell me that that's not the right app, that I used the Mantis X app instead of the Laser Academy app. The Laser Academy app's like an extra thing. My blood pressure's already raising. It's like I like the product itself, but the apps, like there's not one app, there's two apps, and I was trying to use the wrong app, but now I'm going to try to use the right app, but the right app is not as good as the wrong app, but if I use the wrong app, I have to pay more money or something. Like the app situation for the Mantis is demented. It is crazy. But that's okay. I promise I'm going to try it. I'm going to like talk about the training apps on your phone and the different drills and that kind of thing. And I think I'm going to end up being really pissed off at the end of that. But I just want you to know right now, I'm actually enjoying using the Mantis until it breaks or something. Like, we will see how that goes. So there it is. A little bit rambly, but the Mantis review in progress. It is still ongoing. It is still happening.